Any AO3 bans.
Oh my god. You don't have an account though to AO3, that's the thing. You do, but you don't.
Exactly.
That means it's
Listen,
free real
the
estate.
teens can still read fanfics.
It's not classed as a social media, is it? Is it like
Wattpad is safe.
oh god.
Let's get the kids on Wattpad and AO3. That'll
They're gonna be on there anyways.
You gotta be on
What
Wattpad.
teenager isn't?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
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 I can't do the intro if y'all just keep going. Yeah.
Okay, we'll be quiet. We'll be quiet.
Is this what the intro's gonna be? It's just yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Depends. I might keep it. I don't know yet.
Well, never mind. Fuck
Take
my
it away,
intro. We're just doing,
lizard.
yeah. We'll save my intro for next time.
Okay, is this with this intro?
It's just
We gave you the silence.
It's with the intro now. Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome to CritterCast podcast. We got yeah.
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 This is only the second time in, guys. It's only episode 2, and we've already lost it, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happens when you put 3 people in a room.
Just
I need to get medicated.
I'm already medicated for something, but
I am not medicated.
Not for the bouncing off the walls. Whee!
Yeah.
I think there's some
Yeah!
underlying things that we need to be medicated for, it seems, for everybody.
And number 1, bouncing off walls.
Lizzie, introduce us to the topic.
Well, the lovely topic that El Pond Fairy, the Pookie, has decided to choose for us today was social media. Huzzah! And also the dangers that come with it, because oh my god.
Oh yeah. There's always positives and negatives, I think, to everything, but to me, it has grey areas in that sense.
We got some good areas, and then we got some bad areas.
Yeah, because I think there's a lot of positives and negatives, and then there's somewhere it's like, okay, I don't know if it is a positive or a negative, or it's kind of both.
Oh yeah.
In a sense, right? It does fall into both categories of it's bad and good at the same time. If you get what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess it's gonna be a general social media topic. That's what I'm thinking anyway. I don't know how people are gonna get with it. That really depends because it was getting really deep before the podcast, so it might get.
And then we jumped right into yeah.
Yeah, we've had to change the tone quickly.
Literally, I was like, guys, maybe we should wait.
No, like,
At first I LOL'd, and then I serious.
No, yeah, like we'll talk about it. I do not remember what we spoke about, so it will get brought back up.
Oh
Don't
my
ask
god!
me.
Don't ask me. I'm the one who was talking. I was talking all about it, and I cannot remember. But I will be talking.
I can't remember anything.
I will be talking about.
Well, you
everything
weren't
I spoke
here.
about. Yeah, for a good chunk of it.
I had to pee.
Okay, let me tell you my elephant brain then, if you want me to.
No.
The elephant brain that remembers the bit of it was discussing the Australian law about it getting.
That's my favorite part.
Having the 16 and up rule now.
Yeah,
A lion does not concern himself.
I guess we'll start with that then. Question mark. With
We can
Probably
start
a
with
good
that. I think it's a
segue.
nice starting point, and then you
Okay.
slip into like the generals.
Yeah. So, quite recently, I say recently, it was last year, but it's been brought back up because it's getting close to the time that it's getting implemented, basically, which is why the talk's been about it again. So last year, Australia, there was a vote in the Senate of Australia where it would ban social media for children under the age of 16. I did my research on this, and I will say there was a bigger gap in votes than I thought there would be. Because it was 34 to 19, which I'm like, that's a bigger gap than I thought it would be. I thought it'd be a smaller gap between the two.
Interesting.
but it really depends on, because I'm not Australian. Obviously, I don't know how people feel in Australia feel about it either, type thing.
I'm also not Australian.
And
if
what
anybody
caused
cares.
this as well? There could have been something to cause this vote as well. That always sways people's decisions.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah. So from what I've read and learned about it, it's a general thing of many parents have echoed. And particularly the Prime Minister at the time, I don't think they're still the Prime Minister of Australia, Prime Minister Anthony. His last name, I do not know how to pronounce it fully. So I'm not going to butcher it. But Anthony, we'll call him Anthony.
Australian.
Mr. Anthony over here.
I'll put it in the VC chat.
Albanese?
How to pronounce Albanese.
Like, because that's what I read it as, Albanese. It might be that. It might not be.
Albanese or Albanese. Okay.
Anthony Albanese.
Okay, so just an extra E.
Yeah.
Was the Prime Minister at the time. Don't know if he still is. Don't quote me if he is or not.
I'm gonna call
basically, it's to protect young people from the harms of social media, which I think many parents all around the world do echo that type of things anyway. But and then there is critiques of it. There always will be, because a lot of people are questioning how it will work and its impact on their privacy and social connection. Because I know some people have social media to keep in contact with family members, which I know that's the thing.
Yeah.
So it's one of those of there's two sides to everything. It is interesting to me because I think especially the generation we are, there's many people who are parents of our generation or becoming parents soon type thing, and it'll affect that generation the most right now, and the people growing up, obviously, in Australia in particular. And it also brings the question of, would this branch out into other countries? Which it could potentially. It's always been a thing countries have kind of brought up and thought about is how social media harms children. That has always been a big factor.
Oh, yeah.
And I think our generation are kind of the ones who, like, social media's always been around to an extent for a lot of us. I grew up in a household of, it was a thing. It wasn't a massive thing. My parents had social media and my older siblings did. I didn't till I was old enough type thing. But my brain is like dying at the same time. Hold on.
Activate!
Activate your neurons. Go.
But it also, social media is a lot bigger than it used to be as well. When I think some of our generation was growing up, to an extent, I think it's like I did play outside a lot when I was younger. I didn't have my own electronic device that I could like an iPad or anything till I was like 14, 15-ish, give or take, roughly around that time. And I think it was an Xbox at the time, and it was to play games with my cousins who live. They don't live too far, but they live far enough where we can't just like hang out and go to the park every day type thing. But I also think social media is a bad thing because it can ruin people's social skills to an extent as well.
Absolutely. People become way more judgmental and more like critical of our people just because that's what they think the standard is, because all they see is one side of people. And it's what people want people to see and not what people actually see.
Yeah. It's...
Can I also say that, social media makes people so much more mean to each other.
Oh yeah, it's because it's on a screen. Like,
yeah, because they have the confidence of hiding behind it.
I think the also thing about social media as well is it's so, what is the word for it? I don't know the particular word, but it's always like, if you, in school, you get told to not bully people. There's always going to be bullies. And if you bring up the thought of like cyberbullying to a teacher, most of the time it's pushed to the side like it's nothing. And I think that also makes it worse to an extent because you bring up using social media and you getting bullied on it to an adult. I will say, not all adults have been like this.
Just turn it off.
Yeah, it's not even just that. It's just that it makes it sound like it's your fault because you're on social media. That's not how it works.
It's not.
It's not.
And it's also, I think, the worst thing about it is the adults assume these other people bullying you are also kids. They're not always just kids. Sometimes they are fully fledged adults as well. Mm-hmm. And that's where, obviously, the safety concerns come in about social media, which I fully agree with. It's like, it's one of those of, it's hard to keep people safe online if you're not teaching. It's like, I was at school, we got told online safety really early on. Like, we had school laptops you could use. Like, you couldn't really do anything on them, but you got told online safety. And that's a big thing I think not many people are taught now by like adults. You have to be ironically taught by your peers, it seems, which is crazy to me.
Which they shouldn't have to do that.
Adults should be teaching them things, and it's...
Exactly.
And again, it's one of those, it's not every adult is not doing that. There are people out there who are. And a good chunk of the time, the people who teach these things and inform people about them are people who've gone through it. And that's when it's like, also, I think it sucks as well. It's like when you've gone through it, you don't want anyone else to go through it. But it might not work. But I don't know where I stand with the age restriction being a 16. It's one of those of, like, I'm over the age of 16, so it wouldn't affect me.
We are not modern day teenagers.
No, but it's like, I have a nephew and a niece. They are quite young, I will say. One of them's like not even one. I think the other one's like 6-ish, give or take. They're quite young. So say they were Australian. Say this was a lot in the UK. That's what I'll say. We'll put this.
Yeah.
And
say that we're Australian.
I don't want to do that. I was like, picture Australian. I was like, never mind. The law's in the UK right now. So like, if it's in the UK, they would have to have a social media account. But in the UK, people under the age of 13 can't make a social media account, technically, by law.
Well, by law.
By law, they can't.
Will.
They most likely will. But the way...
I didn't lie about their age.
Well, yeah, but if you... Not in a sense let them on social media, let them on supervised on your account, in a sense.
Yeah.
Not give them the device fully, but sit with them. It's like, if you want to talk to your family member, they can do it on your account. You can also see the messages. Like, you know what they're...
children devices. Like, there are child-safe devices you can get.
There is.
Give the access that you want them to have. And I don't know why people don't use that more.
I don't either. It's like, even on Microsoft, right? You can put people as a child account as well, so they can't make purchases or anything. And I'm like, no, and this is not to be mean to anyone. There are parents who complain about their kids buying stuff on Fortnite. Make them have a child account. They can't buy stuff.
Guess whose
whose
nieces and nephews did that?
Ooh,
hey,
mine aren't old enough.
Yeah, that could have been easily fixed.
If you make the kids aware of that they can do that, they end up doing it, and that's the one step. Is like, if you don't make them aware that they are restricted, they won't feel restricted.
That's the thing, and it's like, if it's like if they have a child account, they can't buy it, but they're like, because then they'll come and ask you to buy it, and it's like you can say, obviously you'll say no most likely. If it's you'll be like, oh, wait till your birthday, etc., depending on how much it is, because it's like when you go to the shop as a young child and there's a toy you want, that's what you do with your parents. You don't just pick it up and walk away with it. Like sometimes when you're very young, you put it in the trolley, etc. And then your mum and dad's like, oh no, not this time, etc. It's like, and sometimes they will buy it if you've had good behaviour, etc. That's what it was in my family. If you had good behaviour, you did your chores, stuff like that, you got a treat or something. Or it's like something my parents did just to teach us responsibility and putting hard work and such, is that say there was something we wanted to buy, and we did as chores, and that we as parents would put half the price towards it because they can see you've saved your money and such, and you've put your effort towards it. But if you don't have those like barriers in the sense of that companies have kind of put in place and have those child safety locks on devices, you don't have to worry about your money going missing randomly and having to complain to companies when sometimes they can't do anything either, because it's realistically it's not their fault. It's no hate to some parents. It's technically your fault for having your child know where your credit card, debit card, wherever it is, and letting them be unsupervised long enough to buy a game or whatever is online. I sound so old saying that.
Here's where mommy puts her credit card. Now don't do anything with it. I'm gonna buy Fortnite.
It's either Robux or Fortnite. It's we all know.
It's one of the two.
Mm-hmm. Or it's apps, like the little fashion apps that people enjoy.
Which is like, it isn't like, obviously, buying those things isn't a bad thing. Doing it behind the parents' back is. Having those child safety locks on, put them on. And I think the biggest thing that social media ruins is, or just, not even just social media, just most things in general. Mainly like video, social media like TikTok, Instagram is attention span.
It's so bad.
People lose like a sense of humanity too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
It's weird. I don't know if you agree with this. A lot of kids nowadays, I think they lack empathy. Like a lot of them.
No, they really do.
For some reason.
I think because they can't see how they affect people sometimes. They can't tell when to apologize in a sense. It's
or
like
if they are supposed to apologize in general.
No, yeah, literally. It's like I remember
And here we were cast into the shadows, never to know what the rest of Alpondery's thoughts were.
One fairy has been nuked.
Oh, I having brought food actually. So I have pizza. I brought pizza to me. Yeah, it smells really good, but
it must wait.
Yeah, it's got to wait. What was I saying?
Something about kids lack empathy and not knowing how to say sorry and all that.
Yeah, because it's like one of those of, I think, I don't know about, this is about my particular thing for me. I don't know about you two. I grew up particularly in the thing of in between online and IRL, a lot of where I did go outside and I did have a lot of friends and such, but I had friends as well that I played online with. A good chunk of them I knew them IRL as well. But it's like I think everyone has that moment where their friend accidentally, or like you as a friend accidentally blows up your friend's house by a creeper on Minecraft. I think everyone's had that moment. Yeah, you don't mean for it to happen, but you apologize. You're like, I'm so sorry I got your house blown up and stuff like that.
My bad.
That doesn't happen anymore.
My bad, chief.
It's like
they just laugh it off. They're like
Yeah, because most of the time it's like when it's an accident, you're like, oh no, it's fine and that. Which most of the time that's what happened. It's like, oh, it's fine. You help rebuild it because even though you didn't blow it up yourself, the creeper did it. You feel bad, but that doesn't happen. It's like crazy. I think it was also I have things on my desk. I'm very particular about where they are, and some of them have sentiment. Some of them have very sentimental value to me because I've some of them are like just gifts that you've given me, Merv, or like my partner's given, etc. So I don't like them to get damaged. I want them to be safe. And my niece does not know boundaries. So one thing, and it's not on her. I will not blame her. She's a lovely little girl. She's a sweetheart. But she will just grab them and stuff. And I have to restrain myself so much. Not like shouting at her or anything, but just being like, can you not do that? Because her parents haven't told her boundaries, which also can come from being on social media too much and online. Because a lot of people on social media share too much and don't have those boundaries. Because I think we've
Here's
seen
where
so
my
many
address
things.
is.
No, literally. There was a TikTok recently. Because it's coming close to December, so there's I don't know if this is just an American thing, but there's the angel tree things.
Oh yeah, I've been watching a lot of those.
Yeah, there's this one woman who blew up a lot recently. Because I saw her TikTok, and then I've seen a lot of people talk about her TikTok. Basically, on the ticket, she had a little boy, two boys and a girl. She has two sons herself, so she was like, "Oh, I know what to get the boys," which is completely fine. But on the little girl's ticket, she's like 5 or something. She's young, and it says like a minimum spend of $30, and it's a very specific doll and such that she wanted. And she was like, "Oh, so we're going to spend $30, like the minimum spend, and such." And I'm like, but like the way she treated the boy's stuff, she was like really happy to do it. Didn't say how much she was going to spend, like minimum spend or anything.
Isn't she also a boy mom as well? Which is like it's a thing. It doesn't help.
I don't know. She has 2 sons, but I don't know if she's like a boy mom. I don't know that off by heart, but she kind of gives the vibes. And then I saw a few creators. They're not really creators. They're just people. I'll call them, because most of them they don't really have a TikTok account. It's literally the only video they have. Some of them is a response to hers. And they're just mums, some of them. And they were like, she's being specific on her ticket because that's what they tell them to do. Like, it was one item she wanted. And it's like, maybe she wrote that one item because it was more expensive. So it's like, but you can also get more than that one item. Because the boys wrote what they wanted, but she also got more for the boys as well.
Yeah, it's one of those things like they're kind of restricted to what they can well, and sometimes they just put the one like thing that they like really, really like.
Yeah. She was like,
which you can get more than one item of.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's one of those obviously people, I respect everyone who does Angel Tree. There's been another creator that I've seen. She's such a lovely woman. And it's like, even if they're doing it for the content, they're still doing something good. That's what I'm going to say.
I saw one where this woman got this kid lost his support pet.
Yeah, this is the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
This is the one I
haven't seen that.
He okay, Lizzie. He lost his support dog very recently, and he asked for a cat, a calico cat. So she phoned up Angel Tree, who connected her with the parent of he's 16 of the child, and she asked him, "Can I get him a cat?" Like, fully meaning it.
She also saw if it was literal.
Yeah, she wanted to know if it was like a plushie or whatever. God. And she got him a literal calico cat, and she got the stuff in it, like food and such, and also like
healthcare.
Got the contact numbers and such for them. And I'm like, this is what I'm saying. Like, if she's doing it for content, I don't care. She's done something beautiful. Like,
it's still a good thing.
Mm-hmm. And there's been a few people who have said whatever money they've earned on some videos, especially because this
Put it
another
back.
yeah, they put it straight back in. And this another woman, she's been making like food, like a meal prep bag for the food shelters and stuff.
Yeah, that's what
So
I was gonna bring up.
each bag has a recipe for what is in there, and she did 50. She took them to the food bank. Got a list
Yeah, no, it was a
of
lot.
what most things they need, and whatever money she earns on the videos, she puts back straight back into getting stuff for the food bank. Because obviously recently this, I don't know what it is particular, but what they stopped, it's like people are unable to get is it like food stamps or something? I don't know exactly.
It's okay. Do you want me to explain since I'm the American in this call?
Yeah, that's why I'm like putting the question to you, particularly.
That's fine. Okay, so in particular, the Orange has decided to cut off food stamps and specifically SNAP benefits, therefore rendering at least 40 million Americans, I think that's the number, but 40 million Americans without being able to get food and necessities needed for their households. So a lot of them are having to go over to food banks and closets to get food. But because of how many Americans that is, you know, the food banks that are all running
Only have
out
so
of supplies to
much.
give to people back.
Yeah.
Yeah, they only have
So-
so much to give. So
Yeah.
I think it is beneficial when creators are, I don't even care if it's performative or not, I don't care.
They're
But
still
I
doing
think it's
something
extremely
good
beneficial.
type thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
And
they're
that's-
making all the bags and stuff for people to get.
And she does show herself. She does video herself taking them as well. So there is evidence that she does take them. That's what I do like. Because there will be people, like watching these videos, like, oh, you don't actually take them to the food bank, and it's like, why do you have to look at everything negative in the world?
Also,
What went wrong?
Well, see,
there's
that
also that one
loops
lady who
back.
streams herself giving to the homeless as well from like a truck, right? It's like a food truck. But she like gives them a whole bag of things that they need.
Yeah.
But they pick what they want.
Yeah.
As well.
Which makes them feel more human. Because
like a store.
Yeah, there's I don't know what it is. There was a university campus. I cannot remember like the who it was exactly. But there are a few students who can't afford like to get food all the time, etc. So on site they have a shop basically. Nothing costs anything. It's all free, but it makes you feel like they're shopping. They get to choose what they want, etc. It gives that bit of humanity and just being human again back to them, which I think is nice.
That same shop, I believe, there's a center somewhere also for like DV survivors, where it makes them feel normal.
Yeah,
to shop around.
Yeah,
it's like a safety center basically.
Yeah.
And that's what the good in the world is. That's been shown online. That's the good.
That's one thing I do like about social media is that as time's gone on with it, as it's gotten bigger, is that people have found to use it for good. There's always people who've used it for bad, and some people's intentions are good at first and turn negative, sadly. But
there's a lot of bad people on the internet that get a lot of boost for what they've done.
Yeah. I think that you can't really, not only like you can't avoid seeing it in a sense to an extent. But some of the things, the bad things that happen, you can't help but see it in a sense because it's that big. There are some things where, to an extent, social media does help as well. Not in just like what we just spoke about, but crimes as well. Because sometimes you don't realize you've caught a crime on it. Like if you take a photo, sometimes you don't know. Like posting on social media can help somebody as well. Sometimes people have like I was watching a documentary to do with the police force in the UK. I'm not going to say which one because it is particularly like to do with the area. It's very area specific in the UK. And they basically, someone got kidnapped and they found out they were able to trace their steps because of social media posts, because they had posted on social media before they went missing, but there was no other trace of them really. But because they were in an area, other people had taken photos of themselves with them in the background, so they were able to retrace that person's steps and what happened to them and where their kidnapper first spoke to them, and they found them that way. And it's like it's not all often that happens, but it's like there are even good times like that. And
I raise my little hand.
Go ahead.
See, there's also the cases of on TikTok and stuff. I don't know how often it happens on other social medias like Twitter and Instagram and all that. But there's also the videos and stuff where it's like, hey, I don't know who this is, but I caught your husband cheating or whatever. I've seen a bunch of those videos where I don't know how best to describe it, but it's essentially they see a man cheating on his wife or something, and they caught it on video, and then they're able to go and report it back to the wife. It's like, hey, here's proof also that this is happening. Just thought you should know. There's a bunch of cases I found like that where I don't know if this makes sense what I'm talking about, but
No,
there's a bunch of cases and videos I found like that too, where also social media comes in to help people.
I've seen a handful of them. I've seen a couple. One where it went really well for was the wife the one I found really interesting because it wasn't a third party. It was the person he was cheating on with, because she didn't know he had a wife at first. Then she found out, but didn't know how to contact her fully, so she messaged her on social media and such. Because I fully understand that if you are dating someone and realize that they are married or something, that's a bit awkward to go about.
Yeah.
What do you do?
And she
what do you do?
She had evidence because she had text messaging that, and she sent it to the wife, which obviously she did go in with you don't have to believe me. I want to let you know that this is happening as well. And the wife stood with her. Absolute legends. And he basically got screwed over by the person he's cheating on with and his wife.
Good.
So, which is valid. I'm not a fan of cheaters. And respect for both parties of the wife for trusting this woman as well. It's a lot to trust the person saying that your partner's cheat on you, but she also did have receipts for it. That's a big thing as well, is that if someone says that and they've got no receipts, it's like, okay, I don't know how I can believe you.
All right.
So yeah.
Receipts
are everything. Receipts are everything. But yeah.
The internet has so many dark corners, and people don't realize I don't know, when it comes to the kids thing, it's I think 13 is just the right age to let them have access, but just very limited, very limited.
I know,
because I didn't get access till that age, and it's still I experienced still a lot.
My parents didn't let me till I was a little bit older than 13. And that's because that was because of some other personal stuff going on in the family. That was a very just personal thing with my family at the time. But I didn't. But this was also kind of it hadn't just social media hadn't just started, but it wasn't as big, so it didn't seem like a massive deal to not have social media as well. Because it's one of those of, I had social media, I got bullied in person and online, so it also just pushed me away from it more in a sense. But it's one of those of, I think 13's the right age to have an account.
Watch YouTube. Maybe not touch Facebook or Twitter or anything of that range.
Just end it with don't touch Facebook.
I think for me, if you have a social media, it's a weird one because it's like have an account, but I don't think you should be able to post images.
Oh.
No posting, just watching.
Not like you're not able to post. You like say you're like 15ish, 6, like so you're older a bit. At least not of yourself. Because there are people who, because like 13 is when you're going to secondary school in the UK, and that's where most people have social media is secondary school. But it's also when you're starting to learn what you want to do, and it's like if people want to do photography, some kids do, some people at 13 they do want to do that, and it's like if you want to post photography photos, I think that's fine. Just to me, you shouldn't be able to post images of yourself until you're older.
Yeah,
because
it's like
13's a big target range for weirdos.
It's the age that kids most want attention. They want to feel seen. And the internet is a very weak place for that.
That's the thing. And it can...
That's a scary place.
Also ruin... It can build or ruin that identity the person wants. Or image. Or self-confidence. It can make or break people's self-confidence. And trust. And things like that. Because I'm not exactly against the ban in Australia for under 16. But I will say I think the thing that's making it happen right as well is that they can see tech companies be fine. They're going to find companies if they don't comply, which it's not a small amount because these are Australian dollars, so it's a lot more, but 50 million Australian dollars, which is 32.5 million US dollars, or 25.7 million pounds, which is a lot. But I'm like, also, these are towards the tech companies, like obviously Facebook, Instagram, etc. Which I'm like, honestly, they are parented by some of the biggest industries in the world. It is like nothing to them, but like they're missing out on a whole social media base if they don't do it. So they most likely will do it. But
Lord have mercy.
But yeah, it's coming to effect in I think couple of weeks, like 3-4 weeks ish.
I think it's a few. Yeah,
people are definitely not gonna be happy because like even in the UK, like we have that new thing where you have to age identify yourself for everything.
It's that to me
horrifying
is a bit,
for some stuff.
Yeah, that to me is in a sense, I don't know if in my brain it's a little bit different to, because to an extent it's a stepping stone in a similar direction of potentially banning people under 16.
Ours is more invasion of privacy.
Yes, I don't agree with you having to ID with, like, literally give your ID for an account.
Even to look on Twitter, like some photos on Twitter are spoilered. You have to identify yourself to look at it.
Yeah.
Which I think the funniest thing about it is like because I've not been hit by that, but I saw someone, they were like, because they had the image was spoiled because they weren't age, but it was an age appropriate picture. It was like a picture of scenery. I'm like, so they're not even getting the correct things, like age appropriate type thing.
No, it's just art because it has blood in it, so it's been a bit spoilered because as well.
Yeah,
and it's like you can't look at it. You have to verify your age. It's like, oh my god, and I believe it's like you have to full on take a photo of your face, and you don't know if they don't tell you if they delete it or not. They don't tell you.
No, most of the time they won't. Like they won't. I think the funniest one that I've seen out of it is the memes about it, which fully like, and people being like, "Oh, this is what I did," and it's just like they used a photo of someone else, which I'm like, that's also a thing. What's stopping people from doing that type? You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's
There's
ridiculous. It's just stupid.
Oh, that's interesting. So I'm reading about it still. Because the suggestions at the minute that the ban would apply for is YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, and Reddit. Which I think of all valid
Reddit?
forms. Yeah. Reddit is a social media.
Well, Reddit is a scary place.
Honestly,
I know,
think
but
Reddit,
it's just weird to think that it's still social media.
it's bigger than ever now.
I know it's weird for me to think about. Sorry, that's just me being
they
old.
also said like apps that like Kids Helpline, Google Classroom, WhatsApp and stuff, and YouTube Kids are not expected to be part of the ban. Which I think is,
I'm not seeing any AO3 bans.
oh my god, you don't have an account for the AO3. That's the thing. You do, but you don't.
Exactly.
That means it's
Listen,
free real
the
estate.
teens can still read fanfics.
It's not classed as a social media, is it? Isn't like
Wattpad is safe.
oh god.
Let's get the kids on Wattpad and AO3.
They're gonna be on there anyways.
You gotta be on
What
Wattpad.
teenager isn't? Like, what teenager doesn't go onto one of those at least once? Let's be honest.
Okay,
Fair. I did grow up on Wattpad.
Oh, the
You seem like the
horrors.
type of person who grew up on Wattpad.
I know the horrors. I know the horrors. No, you don't understand. You haven't lived if you haven't seen One Direction try to adopt you while they're also vampires.
No, they did adopt you. That's my trauma. I was reading at the concert. I was so nonchalant. Why did they kidnap me?
They're not the adopted ones. The ones where your parents sold you to One Direction.
My mom sold me to One Direction.
For $10.
This is insane.
Bloody hell, she sold me for 10 quid in a Freddo.
I mean, Freddo.
She said she needed her food,
Hey,
so I got sold
guys,
off. I don't know what to do.
I don't know what you're about, but I've seen prices of Freddos. I'm just saying, you know the economy's bad.
We don't talk about the economy right now.
The economy, the price. You know it's bad. You look at the price of Freddos, and you look what it used to be 10 years. You're like, what happened?
Online subscriptions
there?
have become a mess.
I hate
Ugh.
subscriptions.
Can they just make one site?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go on.
Like, can they just make one site,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Just with every single show on it.
Please.
Everything. Please.
I'll
Also,
support it.
Ugh.
Let's not have generated AI in the arts, please. Hear me out, guys. No, okay, deadass. Because I've been wanting to learn coding, and one of the people that I follow, she learned coding, and she did suggest it, and she's not a person who's like, oh, you should do this because I'm sponsored. She literally suggests it because she's done it herself at full price. And I'm like, it wasn't a bad price and stuff. And then I was like, okay, let me look at it recently, because I found it like a couple months ago. I was like, let's see what it's like now. I look on the website and it's like, how do you generative AI in your work? And I'm like, never mind, not using you anymore. It's gotten that bad. Like in my
Everywhere.
just AI in general, the bad AI, not the good AI. On my university website, for context, I study law and criminology. On my law website, there's a whole section AI and what you can and can't use it for. It's like specifically what you can and can't use it for. I don't use AI. I'm just saying that right now. I have never searched it up. I've never used it. Nothing. I hate it. But the fact of they've had to put that on the law one is insane to me. Like, how?
That's our lawyers, guys.
Don't even. I don't want to hear anything about Kim Kardashian searching for ChatGPT because she technically has a law degree, and I'm about to. Oh, that's.
I could go off on a whole tangent about that.
I can go off a whole tangent for a lot of things to do with generative AI and AI like that. Literally, this is real off topic. I was watching something to do with Reddit story, and her boyfriend is AI. It is like it's one of the AIs and everything, and like the people are watching it, they give like her benefit of the doubt of like a person that doesn't know about much about AI, because typically, no offense to people, the people who do like who are I'm using air quotations are dating AI do not know much about AI type stuff, and once they're educated, they understand and such. No, she fully knew, she fully understood. I was like, Billy Pop. Do you want to guess how old she was?
21.
I'm gonna say like 20.
You close. She was 24.
Oh, she was my age.
She's like our age, guys. I'm like, girl.
Girly pop.
I was losing it. I was like, how do you go from the previous stories to this? I'm like,
You know better.
I'm jaw drop. I was like, gobsmacked.
No, you know what I'm upset about?
What? Go on.
I'm upset about with Disney and the implementing of AI.
That's why I brought
upset.
AI up. Was purely because of that. Have you heard what I think it's the creator of Owl House?
Yeah, Dana Terrence, we love her, we support her in this house.
Yes.
She said, so you can pirate my show, I don't care, fuck AI. Yeah.
You know it's bad when there's people like saying those things. Like,
yeah, the literal creator of the show telling you to pirate her show.
Mm-hmm. The amount of here's also a thing of I remember when the teasers for a show called 911 was coming out, and a lot of people were concerned that they were AI generated because they looked very AI. And it wasn't like a couple, it was a lot of people. I'm like, the fact it got to the point of where a lot of people were concerned it was AI. I'm like, what would have become to where you look at something and you can't just assume that is human made anymore? Like, it's gone to that point where sometimes you have to look and go, is this AI before I say something good about it? It sounds bad, but it's like when I see stuff just on the internet, that's what I do. I don't really comment about stuff like what if I like the artwork or stuff, unless I fully know it's not AI, because I'm like, oh, if it's, I don't want to be seen. I don't want someone to think that I'm endorsing AI. Most of the time, I just can't tell. I'll be honest, because I have really bad eyesight. But that's just a me thing. I just got eyesight problems, guys.
Also, some of them are just getting a bit too good.
And I feel bad. I know this is another thing. I feel terrible for artists who have art styles that AI have been trained on, or like they copy on. I'm not gonna say they do art because it's not art; it's copying. Because they get accused of AI art a lot when they are genuine artists, and I feel so bad for those people a lot.
Being a voice actor and being replaced by AI in a lot of games is really great.
I've got a lot of opinions on that. I have opinions on everything.
My friend is not happy with that.
As they should be. Like, okay, this is my hot take on it, right? Not a hot take, it's just based. Even if you voice actor or not, there's some people who do voice acting who they don't really do it much, but they do it for a friend. There's enough people in the world to do voice acting. You don't need a fucking robot for it. Sorry.
And it really sucks because my area, I very much excel in the AI style voices.
Exactly.
And like, that is
I love you so much, Shauna,
my actual job.
Like, Siri is an AI voice that was by oh my god, my Siri's going off. Siri, no.
Siri.
And
hello.
And she's a real voice.
Hello
like
there.
She has a real voice. She's a human voice, not a fucking robot. I love you, Siri, by the way.
Everybody started to implement it.
Yeah. I'm genuinely, I didn't think my Siri was going to go off because it's never reacted before to me saying its name. I've tried to use it once or twice.
She wanted to chime in.
No, I was like, no, come back, don't start talking, please. But it's gobsmacking. Like, I think social media is just, not in a mean way, it's broken to an extent in my brain.
No, it is.
It's because it's like, there's times where I feel good about things and you go on social media and it's ruined. You can't always enjoy stuff anymore.
No. Oh, you like knitting? What are you, weird?
Oh, it's like I get a lot of TikTok because I'll be honest, I over like the years of being in and out like hospital and stuff, coloring books are really something that I enjoyed doing because it was soothing. Literally, it's like no thoughts, head empty time, and it's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
And especially, it was something that I could guarantee to always, like, you can carry small. It's not much to carry with you at times as well. All over TikTok, it is just people doing coloring books trying to sell you all these things without directly doing it, and I hate it so much because I'm like, I'm so glad you enjoy coloring books, but you don't need to, because there is a whole toxic community about it. I was like, bro, why is coloring books becoming toxic? Coloring.
They're just coloring.
That's all that is.
Pick some colors.
People judging people for any little thing they make. Like, ugh.
Books they read.
Yeah. Oh, you like the ones with the monsters that are hot? You're weird.
You're weird.
Also,
oh, you
weird.
like this trope? Disgusting.
But talk buying 4 different versions of a book. You don't need 4 versions. Like, I'm gonna say this. I have the Hunger Games. I don't have them fully completed yet, but because I've bought them over a long period of time, the covers have changed. I'm going to donate the books that I have to charity and buy the set so they're all the same covers. I have 1 book of each, or I will do when I do that. But I do, like, if you have a signed edition, that's like that. If you have a signed edition, non-signed, that's okay to me. That's fine. But if you just have them to have them, you're also taking away a book that someone else might not have a copy of. Period. Like, and some of these copies are not cheap. I want to know where these people get the money from.
No, they're not.
Like, genuinely, I'm like, hello? Why do you...
Oh. Sorry, a hot take just hit me like a...
Oh, no.
Ruck.
Speak
I want to hear it.
I really want to hear it now.
I think people need to do less fucking resin art, bro. It's so bad for the environment. Oh my god. And TikTokers love it. They're like, oh my god, this is so lovely. It's like, oh yes, toxic fumes. Oh yeah, yep. Yeah. Toxic fumes are really great for that little piece of art that you... Resin is so bad. It's so bad. It can give you so many problems by using it. And it's so popular on TikTok right now that more and more people are doing it without the proper gear. So they're just going to get sick. And it really annoys me. It really, really annoys me. Anyways, yay. That was my thing of I hate resin.
I guess one of my favorite thing about... Sounds weird TikTok does, because I didn't know it was very big again. I haven't seen like any resin art recently. That also shows you...
Never stops.
Like, it shows you, but that it's not targeted. It doesn't show me that though. It shows you it, so you know about it.
Oh yeah.
It's just the algorithm, obviously. But it's just interesting to me.
Still getting the ones where they're doing like fake windows and things with them and all that. And fake little crystals.
Yeah, I'm not like getting any of that, like at all.
Yeah.
There is one creator that I find really interesting. She has like she makes glass. And she'll sometimes ask her viewers for like ideas or what they want to see her make. And she's made some of the most cool things. She makes like pens and everything. Like, I think she made like an Ursula pen out of glass, and they work. Like, they full-fledged work in that.
Yeah.
And she's made like wine glasses and such. Like recently, because there was like an AI thing of like a burger or something. And she was like, oh, she's basically taking that AI thing and making it into actual art. She just made a whole glass, like separated layers, like burger, lettuce, tomato, buns, into a glass burger, and it looks so good. And she was like, I'm not sure if these are going to come out really well. And she did same with like pancakes and like berries and butter, and I'm like, girl, you didn't think they turned out really well? They're amazing. They look like edible. You didn't tell me they were glass, I wouldn't be able to tell. They look really good.
I would eat them.
No, literally, I was like, I wouldn't eat that. It's like, it's not a form of art I see much, like, especially anymore. It's like glass art. It's a lot of an older art form. Because of like the stained glass windows, particularly in churches and such. But glass art is so beautiful to me, but it's such a delicate form as well. It's got the right temperature. You've got to know how to work with it. But yeah, it's like the thing that I've learnt with social media is you always have to look for the light within the dark of it, or there is just no point of using it. And if you are a person who's online and have friends online, you've got to surround yourself with good people who don't always bring it doesn't feel like a chore to hang out with them. Not in a mean way, but it's like I've had friendships sometimes where it's like it's felt like a chore to hang out with people.
It's draining to hang out.
Yeah, and it really dragged my mental health. And my whole sleep schedule was American. Like, I had an American sleep schedule at the time because it was that bad. And then it just ruined a lot of things. But then I got myself... That was never you. You know that.
No, I know. I'm apologizing for the American sleep schedule.
Oh, no, I'd do that for you. That's different.
That's what I'm apologizing for.
You don't need to apologize for that. But it's... When you look forward to hanging out with people or even just messaging them, that's when you know you have good friends. Like, you have people that you want to be around. But remember, you don't have to message them all the time. Friends who you feel like you can just message whenever, even if you don't talk for a week, those are good ones as well. Because not everyone's good at messaging. I think all three of us in here are a very good example of that. Is that
I suck at messaging.
Yeah, we all are.
I don't message much.
I have particular people that I do message, or if I know I haven't spoken to them in a bit, I'll be like, hey, what's up? Like, I'll do that every so often if I know I haven't spoken to them in a while and I know or if it's like I know they're busy, I won't message them for a while, but I'm like, I'll wait till they're not busy.
I have this habit where I just don't message because I'm always in my own little world.
You message me.
I do.
You messaged me.
I'm one of those people that kind of like forgets that I haven't messaged someone. So I don't realize how long time has been. I'm
like in the middle of. I think we've messaged like more recently than I think I have, but I'll still act no. I'll like we spoke yesterday sometimes.
I just don't have a concept of time, I fear.
Yeah. I think my concept of time's got worse. It's like there's times where it's worse, but sometimes it's better. And I think it's because I started to have a schedule for myself each day, particularly like university and that helps me keep a concept of time. If I don't have a schedule, don't say it. If I don't have a schedule, I lose a concept of time a lot. I know what you're thinking. This is not a diagnosis session.
Autism.
This is how you diagnose yourself, Liva.
I don't have a diagnosis. If I ever go to the doctor for a diagnosis,
I can smell it.
Apparently so.
Call me Bloodhound.
That's concerning.
I'm worried.
Yeah, you should
couldn't hear it for the microphone, but I was sniffing.
I will hear it when I edit.
I believe you.
Yeah.
I will hear it.
I did some extra ones just for you.
Thank you. I can't wait to hear them.
I got really close to the mic.
That sounds like a hell of a time for you.
I will say, editing these are really funny to my brain because when I edited the last one, it was like the same day we recorded it. It was like really funny. I kept laughing. Because some of the stuff I find funny when we're talking, so I do laugh at it. And then I'll just remember that I found it funny and I'll laugh again as well. My humor is really on point with me in recording and editing. It's the same humor. It's crazy. That is crazy.
I'm here like my stimming.
Yeah.
You'd be doing little comedy bits. I'd be stimming in the corner.
Oh, I can see it.
I thought you were gonna go, oh, I can stim.
Oh my god, you're a girl in stim?
Oh, no. Oh. Googling stem. Sorry, I got. Bro, I'm quoting that.
Guys, oh my god, I made a hit. Oh my god.
Banger.
Oh my god.
Certified banger. Ugh, I was spat. Ugh.
Oh, I hate that.
Ew.
I just take it because I just took out a drink. My mouth's wet. You know when you take like a sip of
Yeah.
something and your mouth's like,
Yeah.
ugh. I'm hydrated. I've worked cast.
I
spit.
tea. Ironically, both in both recordings I've drank tea so far. Will I keep this up? That is the question. It's like my good. I've learned, when I want to sit and talk to people, my go-to drink is a cup of tea. Or if I'm
This
talking
is
about
nice.
tea with people, tea is very good to drink when you're like hearing the tea, you know.
Oh my god, we're serving tea. Sorry.
Okay. Let's calm it down.
I haven't had my energy burst out yet.
Oh
and
really? I
needed
couldn't
it.
tell.
I was watching vampires and I haven't finished yet. And
Don't
It's
even-
I'm gonna get
okay.
spoiled.
I'm only halfway through all the finales. I gotta get through all the others. It's bad.
I've got to reach the finale. Legs' episodes are bloody long.
Oh, do you want to? I think the longest finale is an hour and a half, and it's not legs.
Oh god, these people.
Everyone's finales are quite long. There's a few that aren't, and you'll see why.
When I catch them.
But yeah, I will
When I
say
catch them, I swear.
great. It was so well done though. Love it.
God, what we should do is just watch a lot of vampires, and next week we talk about vampires. Sit Lizzie down. You're about to watch.
Literally, you about to watch.
Oh god.
Oh my god! Do you know what I'm gonna be watching soon? Because also I've been watching Criminal Minds.
Sorry.
You got
Sorry,
really
that was-
excited at that.
Sorry, I'm getting messages about something because I also sent the
I've
quote.
been told I'm a golden retriever.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are.
I've been told I'm a black cat. I've been told.
I get very happy and easily excited.
I think friendship-wise, I am a black cat. I think relationship-wise, I'm both the golden retriever and black cat. Is that we interchange a lot. But obviously, I watch Criminal Minds with Dunker, and he brought up last time we watched stuff because it's like, okay, after this, because it's like, you've not seen Sherlock, have you? And I'm like, no. It's like, oh, do you want to watch the? Do you want to use like? Do you want to watch the first episode of this? And I'm like, yeah. And then the Criminal Minds episode. Oh no, it gets better. The Criminal Minds episode ends. It's the end of season 3. It ends on a freaking cliffhanger because it's when the car explodes.
Right.
And he looks at me and he goes, "What?" And I'm like, "So do you want to watch the next episode of Sherlock?" And he's like, "Can we watch the,
Nothing.
can we watch the next episode and watch Sherlock next?" I'm like, "Yeah, we can."
Nothing's better than watching Criminal Minds trauma and then going straight into some doomed yaoi.
Well, we haven't. Yeah, He's also. I think everyone thinks that everyone who's learned that I've never seen Sherlock is so gobsmacked that I haven't,
I
because
need to watch.
everyone has said that it seems like a very me thing to watch. I'm like, it is. I've just never seen it, so I'm now going to see it with Dunker. I don't know which Sherlock. I don't know which one we're going to be watching. Is the thing. He didn't tell me. He just said Sherlock.
I'm hoping it's the good one.
I
With
don't know-
Cucumber Cumberbatch.
Oh, Benedict Cumberbatch.
Cucumber.
Benedict.
Mhm.
Cucumber Patch. Yep, that guy.
That guy.
Cucumber
Okay.
Benedicle.
Yep, that's him. That's that guy.
That's the guy.
Yeah, I like that guy. He plays Doctor Weird.
That's so weird. That's crazy.
He plays Dr. Peculiar in
No,
that one
dead-
movie.
Dead ass. That's like saying, "Oh, he has autism." It's a bit weird. Doctor Weird.
Funny part is the actor doesn't like autism.
What?
Yes, he's like, he thinks there's a cure.
Wait, I didn't know this.
Benedict
Yeah,
Cumbersnickle
He's super
thinks
ableist,
autism has
apparently.
a cure?
What?
Yeah, apparently he's super ableist.
Hold on, I'm looking this up.
This is news I'm learning. I did not know this before this recording. I would like to bring more.
Yeah.
Benedict
Oh, never mind. Yeah.
Autism
Anyway.
comments.
Yeah, literally, I that's what. Anyway, so, social media. One thing about the internet, I love how you can search anything up, and you'll find out within seconds about it.
You'll learn immediately about Benedict Cumbersnickle and his opinions on autism.
I think it's the one
Where
thing
he probably very much has it, by the way.
Yeah. I think one thing I do like about social media in the respect of news, obviously there's stuff that is not real, that is spread online. Most of the time, if you know where to look, you know who's spreading fake and what's true. But I do love the fact of how quick can news spread now. Even from like 10 years ago, like it spread very quickly, like over the last I'd say like last 10 years. But it's the fact of it's like instant practically. And that's crazy to me.
Bad news spreads quick.
It does, yeah.
Even false bad news. There's a lot of people who have things out there about them that's not fully true. Two sides of every coin, I fear, but the internet will only ever see heads and never ever tails.
Most of the time, I do agree, yeah. There are like the odd one or couple that are like, you do.
I mean, there's loads where both sides of the coin are terrible, or both sides are right.
No, that's so true.
But a lot of people only look at one.
Yeah.
And that's one thing you should never do. Like, no matter what, you should always look at both sides and then be like, okay, yeah, well, that's that.
Yeah.
And your opinion's formed, and that's it.
But yeah.
And that's about what you got.
Research.
This has been a good conversation. What we're gonna...
Yeah.
Is there anything you're gonna take from these conversations? Or anything that you've
the internet kind of sucks, but also we need it.
Okay, let's look at it this way. If we didn't have the internet, I wouldn't have met you guys, so there you go. There's a positive.
That's the thing. It's like the whole...
Sure, that's a good thing.
I'm pretty sure. I genuinely don't know where it's one of those it's times where I'm like, I don't know what I would be doing if the internet didn't exist. Because it also introduces a lot of new jobs for people as well.
I don't know what I'd be.
Me neither. I'll be real.
I also don't know.
I might
also my life would be better about the bad ones.
Like, yeah, I might have been at the Olympics without the internet, guys. I'll be real.
I could have been an engineer.
I was a swim athlete, so I know it was like going towards training for the Olympics, and then stuff happened. But yeah.
Wait, were you actually?
Crazy. Yeah.
You never told me this.
Me.
Yeah, I was gonna to the point of yeah, my swimming instructors. I was like 12, but yeah, I was like 12ish. So it's around the time like you start like prepping to train, because obviously you have to spend a lot of years training. And I think I don't know what age isn't it? I don't know if there's an exact age you can attend the Olympics, because there are people who's like 16. It's like in theory I had 4 years to work for the Olympics. But yeah. Social media would have that's kind of it would probably be doing that. But I'm also glad I'm not.
I'm glad I'm not in the Olympics.
Yeah. But I'm not in the
That's a crazy
thing.
I was gonna say something, but I can't say that. I can say it off camera.
I want to hear it off camera.
No, it's
Pond
not.
fairy problem.
It's nothing bad. It's just it brings up some family stuff I can't publicly say because it can also dox myself potentially.
Oh, that's
and
fair.
I don't want to do that. Yeah.
No doxing.
That's what some of the social media can cause.
I was gonna say, that goes back to social media.
Literally.
That's why we have to be careful about what part of the UK we say we're from.
Yeah.
I'm from the UK, very obviously.
No, you're not.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to be
No,
from
I am.
here.
You Canadian.
Honestly, that's better.
Yep, that's definitely what I am, yep.
Honestly, that's a better
Yeah.
shout for all three of us, actually. Hold on.
Canadian.
I know, 2 Canadians.
Only 2?
Well,
Only 2.
Do I even know any Canadians?
yes, you do.
Why?
Ivy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
I
god.
forgot Ivy was
Yeah, I
Canadian
think
because my brain
so.
was like French. I was thinking French for some reason in my brain.
I know 2
To
Canadians
be fair,
as well.
Canada does have French provinces.
Yeah.
Ivy's very French coded, alright?
I think that's because Ivy's from the French like part of Canada. I don't know exactly. I know Ivy knows French. I know that much.
Yeah.
They literally.
Also, Ivy travels so much, my brain forgot.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's the end of today. Question mark?
Yeah.
I think we've gone over everything. Is there any last
We love
things
our
you two
internet
want to say?
friends.
Any last messages for the people?
Don't dox yourself online, kids.
Don't use AI art, please. Thank you.
Also that, please don't. Just don't use AI. Not the AI that's taking the creativity
you
from
use
the
good
people.
AI, but not bad AI.
Good AI, not
Yeah.
bad AI.
Use the good one. Be good.
Thumbs up.
Be good people.
Yay!
Yay.
Yay.